narrow path? Who is brave enough? Is it the wide gate or is it the narrow path? The wide is the mainstream. The wide is in the city, where those that caved in, where those that feared the powers that be, the principalities. That's why Jesus said, forgive them for they not know what they do. That whole pressure for survival and complacency and comfort and non-suffering. Jesus, outside the city walls, outside the city gate, there he was, what he bore for us to bring us freedom. What he bore for us to bring us freedom. Wow, wow, wow. The reflection of what they did, the reflection of the dynamics and what existed, the reflection of what is in us humans. The realm of good or evil is what we follow, the knowledge of good and evil. Woo! It is what we follow. Still to this day, it is what we follow. We offered the narrow path where he leads the way, where it is not mainstream. It is odd, it is crazy. Crazy just means unique, not the norm that goes round and round the cycle. It means that we do the impossible. We do the impossible that becomes the possible. That becomes the possible because he turns all things that was meant for harm for good. The narrow path. Who is brave enough? Who is brave enough not to give in the usual dynamic and utterings of the rotten fruits of the negative, the stench, all for the sake of positioning, all for the sake of status, all for the sake of power, all for the sake of labels. Who is brave enough to take the narrow path that reflects the beautiful fruits of Jesus, that reflects everything that he reflected, the Father's heart, the Father's justice in his words, justice which is piercing the darkness with truth, justice that is piercing the darkness with truth, piercing jealousy and coveting, piercing pride and ignorance, piercing meddling with information and words, twisting truth, betraying truth, betraying the honor, betraying the identity of God's children, demeaning characters. What wagon are you on, my friend? Are you on the wagon of cattiness, cackleness, entities, or are you on the path of the Trinity, the truth, the life, the light, and the way, wherever you be, every day, wherever you be, every day, 24/7, 24/7. Look up, look up, look up, look up. Break the spirit atmosphere is the heavens, above the principalities of darkness and cold, in the in-between of planets. Who is brave enough to take the narrow path? Beautiful Jesus.